Picks and parlays, back with 4 free hoops picks, and we're going to free play in the consensus report as well. 3 in the NBA, big day in the NBA today. It's Friday, February 5th, 2021. Hope everybody's had a good week. We look to get back on track. Not the best day yesterday, but really like these picks today. So stay tuned. I think we're going to get back on track in a big way, and that's a good time to do so because, of course, Super Bowl just a few days away. All right, so we're going to kick it off here. As always, don't forget, if you haven't done so, make sure you join in every day and make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. You subscribe, turn on notifications, all that stuff. But most importantly, put in the comments who you like because we can't do all this without your help. And, Craig will continue to do his part, talking myself in third person, and all of our cappers as well, as long as you guys are giving us those thumbs up and commenting who you like and participating every day. If you don't like to tell us who you like, you can always comment on somebody else's picks or my picks. All right, so we're going to kick it off today. We're going to have 4.5 star play, Bucks at the Cavaliers. And, this is one of those matchups today that you look at the line. The line's Bucks favored by 10.5 and a total of 226 now. Open at 228.5, so some pretty big steam on the under here. But this Cavs team's been good at home. 7-5 straight up, 7-5 against the spread at home, and Milwaukee's just 3-7 against the spread on the road. So I'm going to take the Cleveland Cavaliers plus 10.5. This is the same Cleveland team that, remember, swept the Nets just like it was week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And the way Sexton's been playing, I think it's a problem for the Bucks. I think this one's a high-scoring game. Give me the 10.5 points with the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, so then we keep it in the NBA. We look at this a rematch of they played on Wednesday. Washington, I believe Washington won that game in an upset. Washington Wizards at the Miami Heat. We see the Heat favored at 6.5 and a total set at 230. It's hard to never to just go to the over every time you see a Washington game because their defense and their offense is so it's so fast paced. It's hard for a game not to go under. I like the over 230 in this one. Miami's going to have to find a way to score some points, or Washington's going to beat them again. So I do think this one pushes it over. So that's a 4.5 star play. So I don't know if I said that 4.5 star play on that one. Don't forget. Picksandparlays.net /Craig. That's where you can get my top NBA play of the day. The only 5-star play I have is there. It's $25 off. It's just $14.99. Only if you go to that link. The link is in the description to the video. We also have a bonus there. We have our number 1 capper, Will Rogers. He's the number 1 capper the last 30 days and the last 7 days. He's been tearing it up. Get on Will Rogers, 3-day pass, 60% off. It's just $79. Usually it's $199. So make sure you get in on that offer. And that'll get you all his day plays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think he has 4 plays up today, but at least 3 I saw. And, of course, he already has his Super Bowl bet, I think, up. So make sure you check that out and get in on Will Rogers, a 3-day pass. You'll get your Super Bowl. You'll have Friday's picks, Saturday's picks, and, of course, all day Sunday, including the Super Bowl for Will Rogers. Our number 1 capper the last 30 days. Same place you can get my best bet for the NBA today at $25 off. All right, so then we go to a 4-star play. We're looking in the NBA. We'll keep it in the NBA here. Detroit Pistons at the Phoenix Suns. And the Phoenix Suns coming off, scratch your head. It's one thing when you lose, but when you get embarrassed, which they somewhat did at the Pelicans, and the Pelicans weren't playing great. We see the Suns favored at 7.5. The line opened at 9.5, and I love Detroit at 9.5. I bet it at 9.5. Now it's at 7.5. I still like Detroit here, but it's just a 4-star play because I wish we could get that number at 9.5. The total opened at 216. It's at 214. I also think the under is a good play here, but my better play of the 2 is going to be on the Pistons plus the 7.5. Hopefully that line doesn't come down anymore, but I think it's moved significantly. I don't think it'll move anymore. So 4-star play, Detroit Pistons. So then we go to college basketball. Then we'll have a play in the consensus as always. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, get in on this. Neil says he hasn't been able to been able to buy the consensus. Send an email, support@picksandparlays.net. They can always help you. They'll help you with the consensus report. So we'll talk about that pick in a second. 4.5 star play. We're going to college basketball in a Big Ten matchup. These Big Ten matchups have been pretty good on Friday nights. I love it. I hope they keep it in non-COVID years because I love having a good Friday matchup like this one. Maryland at Penn State. Penn State favored by 2, total of 143.5. And Maryland's coming off a big win. That beating Purdue. Purdue was pretty good if you look at what Purdue had done before that. Most people pushed or won. Maryland didn't cover, but getting that home win was impressive. Now, they haven't been nearly as good on the road, just 3-4 straight up and 4-3 against the spread. And facing a Penn State team that's good at home, 5-2 at home. But I just like Maryland here. I like 4.5 still play on Maryland. I just think they're the better team. I know on the road, they're not quite as good, but I like Maryland. I think that confidence of that win against Purdue carries over. I like Maryland +2 in this one. All right, so now we go to, as always, the consensus report for our last play. Now, we only can do that on our picks Monday through Friday. When we do our Saturday and Sunday picks, we give out 5 picks because the consensus report's not out. So if you go to picksandparlays.net, click on the premium picks drop-down, and click on consensus, that's where you can find to purchase the consensus report, and that's the full consensus report. I just picked one of the plays off the consensus report. The Super Bowl picks are already up there, so make sure you check that out. I'm going to be looking today at a college basketball game, and this one's one of those under-the-radar game. It's Cal Baptist, and yes, if you don't know Cal Baptist, you're probably going to have to look it up. They're playing at New Mexico State. New Mexico State's favored by 10.5 in this one, total 143. We've got 3-1, I believe. Let me get the exact numbers. 3 cappers on Cal Baptist, only 1 on New Mexico State. So we have a pretty big consensus here, 75% consensus. We're taking Cal Baptist plus the points in this one as the consensus play. So that's what we have. I'll recap here for those of you that are joining in late. Appreciate everybody hitting that thumbs up, and I appreciate everybody putting in the comments who you like. Even if you're watching this after the fact, put in the comments who you like. I know about 95% of you watch after the fact. It's important that you participate. As long as you're participating, we will continue to do these live shows every day. All right, so we're going to do a recap in the order I like these games. Don't forget my best bet, picksandparlays.net/Craig. NBA play for tonight is my best bet winner. Just $14.99 at that link. The link is in both YouTube and Facebook in the description. Get in on that. Also there, Will Rogers in that same place. His 3-day pass, our #1 capper the last 7 days, last 30 days. Is 60% off his 3-day pass, just $79. So make sure you check out Will Rogers or my best bet. All right, so we're going to give it out in the order I like them. I like the Wizards at the Heat over 230 as my best play. I just think Wizards, they're almost impossible to stop. They're going to score. The Heat will need to get it going. Otherwise, they're going to lose again in this one. 4.5 star play, Cavaliers plus 10.5 against the Bucks. I just think the Cavaliers at home are going to be enough to keep it in single digits. We saw that they've been able to do that against some of the best teams in the NBA. Remember, they covered against the Lakers. They covered both games, actually won outright against the Nets as well. 4-star play, 4.5 star play, Maryland at Penn State. I like Maryland plus the 2 points there. Probably going to play it on money line of the day. Let's see. Pistons at the Suns. That's the last play, right? I didn't give that one out. 4-star play, Pistons at the Suns. I like the Pistons plus the 7.5. I wish it was a 9.5 like I bet it last night, but you guys are just going to have to get 2 points less because now the line has moved. And then the consensus play is on Cal Baptist. Of course, you can get the full consensus report, picksandparlays.net. Underneath the premium picks drop-down, click on consensus. 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, and year pass is available. Less than a couple bucks a day if you buy a monthly pass. All right, so that's what we have for today. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up and leave in the comments who you like. Hit the subscribe button, all that stuff, and share it with your friends. The more people we have, the merrier, the better stuff we do. Don't forget, also, Allie Burns, her morning wood will be on here about 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, where she gives 4 or 5 free college basketball picks, and you can give out your picks there as well. So that's what we have for today. Don't forget, get my best bet, picksandparlays.net/Craig. That's $25 at that link, just $14.99. Also have an offer up there for our #1 capper the last 30 days, last 7 days is Will Rogers, 60% off his 3-day pass. That means you get his Super Bowl pick included, and that's just $79. So make sure you check out Will Rogers. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody joining in. John says my best bet's been pretty good lately. It's been up and down as always, but it's only important to win when you buy today, because what I did yesterday is not even going to matter. Over in the Penn State game, Thomas likes, so continue to put even after the fact who you guys like, And we'll see you back again on Saturday's picks. Remember, I do Saturday and Sunday picks the night before, so I will be up between 11 and 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. I will have my picks for the weekend games. So make sure you join in late tonight on Friday night Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be giving out our picks for Saturday. Have a great day. See you again on tonight.